Yeah, I mean, when I think about this movie, the food that I would think about would be like a little cracker sandwich.
Oh, okay. Like,
Yeah, like a little saltine, because it
well,
makes.
it could be like the little salami, cheese, and cracker thing that you get on like a like when we go to choir and we
Yes.
have choir snacks, which we haven't done in like 2 years because of COVID.
Yeah.
But everybody would always bring like pepperoni or salami with a little cracker and cheese thing.
I would always make a little sandwich. I'm a
Yeah.
little sandwich kind of guy.
But you can't, it's not the right size, then you really get in trouble. I have to say, like, I have actually had that when, like, the cheese is too long
Hmm.
and the cracker is too short, and then I don't know what's going on, and I really get mad about it. So I guess I can feel the pain.
I've had it before where you need to like kind of trim, you kind of tear it off, maybe make another cracker sandwich or another little bread sandwich. I understand. Like I don't mind if it hangs off a little, but if it's nuts, you got to trim it.
Got it.
Yeah.
Well, my food would be the buffalo chicken quesadilla that we used to get from Uno
Oh, that's
in
happy memories.
Westboro.
Yes, yes,
Yeah.
yes.
So, and that's the reason that I would pick it because I have really happy memories of this movie. This movie has some different elements that all come together to make a wonderful, wonderful whole.
Yeah, wonderful
And
hole.
with a W.
Got it.
And yeah, I mean, this buffalo chicken quesadilla, we used to go to Uno, which I'd never been to before you and me started dating. And you went to it. I don't know if you went all the time. It was
All
near,
the time.
It was near your house.
Yeah, it
Your
was
mom's
near the house. We went all the time. Yeah.
And we went, and this is like an appetizer. This was an appetizer on their menu. I don't know if it's still there. We haven't been there in years.
Yeah.
But it had like this kind of spicy grilled chicken with red onion, and it was on like this flatbread. Not really a tortilla. It was more like a soft flatbread.
It was a little crusty, like crunchy in a
Yeah,
great way.
it almost
Yeah.
had like a Parmesan crust on it. I wouldn't have called this a quesadilla, but they called it a quesadilla. It was more like a flatbread pizza folded in half or something.
Yeah, I used to get that as my meal. I would just get one just for myself. I loved
was
it so much.
so delicious.
Yeah.
I really wish I could transport us to get one now.
Oh, I'd love to go there and get that.
But yeah, that's what I would say this movie reminds me of because that's a great comfort food that I have great memories of. And something that we shared together, and we now share this movie together. We both love it so much. So that's my food.
Your food is so much happier than mine. I want to think of a happier food now. Like how about this is good because I actually like licked my teeth. So how about like a really good peanut butter and jelly sandwich?
Okay.
I'm talking like some nice fat bread that's really soft. Okay, you got some good creamy peanut butter. Okay, you got a nice strawberry jelly. On one side, you got the peanut butter on the other, and you do them both thick. You put those together, and then you cut them in half. I'm not talking about triangles. I'm talking about in half because that's how I used to have it growing up, and I love it that way.
So you're not a diagonal. You're like a vertical or horizontal, just middle.
This is funny.
cut.
Vertical cut on a sandwich to me is classy. That's like your classy. And if you do the horizontal cut, it's very cool because it's like, yeah, we're just going to get down and have this hearty
I don't
meal.
know, a horizontal sandwich cut is kind of insane.
I'm
Like
just
that's a
telling you.
little bit of a chaotic evil cut.
It's what I grew up with. So that's
Vertical,
what I have.
well, vertical to me is you're cutting through the top crust, down the middle, through the bottom crust.
Yeah.
For me, horizontal would be you're just cutting across from side crust to side crust.
Mm-hmm.
So you have one half of the sandwich that's just the top,
Mm-hmm.
and one half that's just the bottom. That is insane to me. I can't. I have a little. We all know I'm a little weird.
No,
with
I'm
things,
weird
but
too. I mean, I've cut it both ways. I mean, I've cut it from top to bottom. I've had it from side to side. I don't have any preference on that, so I
For
should
me,
say that.
that's a little wacky. I mean, like if you did a horizontal cut on a sandwich and gave me that sandwich,
Yeah.
I think I would give you back the sandwich.
Oh wow, you just say I don't want
I
this.
would just be like, no. I would just be like, here you go. That's not happening.
I mean, it's never anything I thought about. I was just like, if we get it in half, I just wanted it in half, and I didn't mind
Well,
how it came about.
I'm not really judging anyone else, but I am saying that
I'm judging you,
if
John.
someone handed me a horizontal cut sandwich, I would just put it back in their hands, or in their mouth, or in
Yeah.
their face, or on the ground.
Well, this is good to know because I've never done this for you, and I mean, I think I'm lucky because I think if I did, I may not be here today.
Well, we've talked about, Dungeons and Dragons, and so what I'm going to do after we leave this room
Yeah.
is look up the moral alignment of sandwich cutting. And I am really definitely going to tell you that a horizontal cut is going to be in the chaotic column. I don't know where in the chaotic. I mean, I think it'll probably be chaotic good because you're still eating half and half on your sandwich. Chaotic evil would be like you just cut off the crust and you give somebody like half just crust and half the rest of the sandwich.
I would never do that.
I know. That's why it's chaotic evil. You're not chaotic evil.
That would be a really
But I'm
bad
just saying
person.
there's got to be like a neutral, good person that's going to eat a vertical cut sandwich. That's more my style.
What about a person that just like takes one piece of bread and then cuts it or folds it, and it's just like they ate a half? They just made a half. Have you ever seen that?
I mean, maybe that's a true neutral kind of a person. I don't know.
That to me is like...
What if you made two halves?
No.
And then you just said that was one sandwich.
Oh.
That's wrong.
I hope no one has ever done that to me.
Maybe that's like neutral evil. I don't know. I'm telling you, I'm going to go after this and Google moral alignment sandwich cut and just see if that exists. And if it doesn't, then I will be creating a theory of that.
That sounds awesome.